Hello and welcome. I'm Annette Rieder from the Biblical Nutritionist.com. I am here with Chef Moshe from Jerusalem, and we're going to show you what cookbook you can get to have this recipe to make anytime you want. But it is such a delight to have you here today. I'm so excited to cook with you in my own home. I didn't even have to go to Jerusalem to cook with you. You came here, so this is such a delight, so welcome.
I'm so delighted and honored to be here. It's really a blessed house here.
Well, thank you. We are now going to make some fetaya, is that right?
Fatayer, yes.
Fetaya. I want to show on the camera this picture of what we're making. And this, as several of us have already said, this looks like our hamastashen cookies.
Yes.
But you're saying we're basically making a savory hamastashen cookie.
Yep.
And we don't have to wait for Purim to eat it.
No, this you have to eat.
This is good. This is good.
Okay, so we have, it's measured for cups.
Yes. And so today we're using freshly milled spelt grain is the grain that we're using today.
Great. And we need, I think, 1 spoon of yeast. This is spoon.
Tablespoon?
Yep. Since it's a sort of cold today, spit a bit more. And it's always better to mix the yeast before adding salt. Some pizza dough even require to add the salt just after kneading it. It's not easy, but and 1 spoon of salt. So
Again, the recipe is going to be found in this cookbook, so if you're a precise measurer and like precise measurements, all of the ingredients and the amounts are in the cookbook.
And here we are following, in a way, the precise measurement. So can you check how much water we need? So we'll have the water, and I will start. Olive oil, we need like 12 teaspoons. And you will trust me if I will just pour it like that, and it will be 12, hopefully. And I'm adding turmeric to the dough. It's again a tablespoon. And did we miss any of the ingredients before the water?
Flour, it says sugar. Did you do sugar?
Oh.
No, because I don't have it out. There you go.
It says tablespoon.
Yes, 1 tablespoon of sugar. So we're using a dried sucanat, which is just dried sugar cane.
Okay, so I'm adding a bit more because it's not sweet as the...
Okay. I don't know of anyone who's going to complain if you add more. And so you got the turmeric, and you did the yeast, and olive oil, salt, and water.
So some people will make it with more olive oil or even mixing butter. And it will be, and then they will almost use just like a few spoons of water. And it will be melted in your mouth, but it will be easy breaking. So I'm using this recipe.
Now, using spelt, sometimes it requires more flour than the recipe calls for. Spelt seems to absorb the water, and so if we need more flour, we have it.
Yeah, because flour and rice, it's also in habit. You know your flour, and you get the same all-purpose flour in another place. It will be completely different by the way that it's behaved with water. Like here, I'm feeling immediately that I need more water.
Struggling with cravings, fatigue, or confusion about your health? You're not alone. But you don't have to stay stuck. Get the free Bible Health ebook and discover 7 powerful steps to real, lasting transformation God's way. Break emotional eating. Learn what truly satisfies. Align your health with God's truth. This is your breakthrough. Get your free Bible health ebook now on the website, thebiblicalnutritionist.com. It's time to take the first step toward vibrant health, both physically and spiritually.
By the way, the oils also preventing, in a way, the yeast to work correctly. So it will be not raising because in that quantity, when you do a dough for focaccia or bread, you'll put 1 spoon of olive oil, when here it's more than 10. And most of the time, when you are making dough, it's better to use all the quantity of water that it's required, even if you're feeling that it's not, because adding water to a dough when after starting to do it, it's not easy. So if you'll have some extra, you can control it then with flour. But when we are adding the water after kneading, it's not easy to. So let's cover it and forget it for a while.
All right, so now we're going to make the filling for the fetaya.
Yes.
Am I close yet?
Yeah.
Okay,
Perfect.
all right. So you chopped up the spinach, and we've got the chopped up onion and the chopped up garlic, and then we're almost there.
Yes, I will eat salt, sumac, fresh za'atar. So we will use. Read the precise quantities so people will follow it.
Okay, good. So we're using 14 ounces of coarsely chopped spinach, 1 medium onion, finely chopped, a garlic clove crushed, 1 tablespoon of sumac, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 a teaspoon of ground pepper, and 1/2 tablespoon of za'atar, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and 2 tablespoons of freshly pressed lemon juice. Freshly squeezed lemon juice.
And you can add turmeric. All this.
So basically put turmeric in everything, is what I'm seeing you do.
Yes. When I do fried eggs, shakshuka, scrambled eggs, I will add a turmeric. Of course, meat dishes, fish dishes, it's easy to put it there.
So now we're moving on to the stuffing for the fetaya, and you were just telling me before we started other ingredients we could add, which was mushrooms and what else?
Yes, you can take it to different versions. You have the basic thing, onion and the spices with the spinach.
Okay, so that's our
And
base.
and this is the most tasty one maybe. And then, but you want to make it festive, you can add ground meat.
Okay.
You can add chopped chicken breast. You can add mushrooms. Mushrooms fit with this.
So would the mushrooms be cooked, roasted, or just raw?
Could be raw with a lot of olive oil, extra olive oil that we have here. It's work very good. Normally, I like when I'm adding mushrooms that they will be roasted or cooked with plenty of olive oil, garlic, and salt. It's important for the mushrooms.
So you would take the chopped mushrooms and add the salt, the garlic, and olive oil, mix that out really well, and then add it?
Yes.
Okay. We can do that if you want.
So we can make some. So we'll make the majority with this, and
Okay.
we will. It sounds crazy, but you can add almost everything. You can add eggs to this mixture, cheese and eggs, all works. This is the recipe, but we are doing also some additions. So I will have to have a half lemon on this.
I assume you're wanting the lemon juice?
Yes,
Okay.
lemon juice.
And you're adding some sumac?
Yeah. And some black pepper you will add later on. And hyssop or thyme and a rolling pin, of course. It's almost like a pasta dough. Now that we don't have here eggs.
So we want it really thin.
Yes.
Is that going to be big enough? Still a little bit too small?
I think that we will do. It's shrinking, so maybe I can open it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll make it a bit thicker, so I can play with it, and it will become a sort of bigger.
You know, we didn't use sage in this, but we could have, right?
I personally don't like sage in this, but we add hyssop
All right.
and oregano
Okay.
in this.
Well, I was asking because I love how you taught us in class about the Trinity sage. Can you share that story with us again?
Yes. So there is like 630 or something like that species of sage all around the world. There was a scientist from Greece that brought me a book with all these quantities, and in Israel there is like 63 of them. And the most popular that goes in our mountain, and it's most the medicinal benefits. It's not the one that called Salvia medicinala, that I don't like also the smell, but the wild one, and it's called Trinity sage, because each leaf have another 2 wings, so it's became like 3, but it's also, you see, something like that. Here I was pretending, but it's amazingly that this small one had the start up. If you want to make a close up, you can see that it have something to prove what I'm talking. But
Oh, I see what you're saying.
so
yeah.
it will grow like this, bigger,
Okay.
and you have a shape of a cross, Trinity. And the other sage that I'm using at the restaurant, stuffing the leaves, it's huge leaves, and it's not smells like sage. It's called Jerusalem sage, or Judean sage. There is some species that are almost the same, and from them they are doing, by the way, the supplement of omega-3 from plants. It's from this sage. I think it's mostly the net, or I'm translating it roughly, the net sage. And so the other one, called also Moriah, when it blooms, it looks like menorah.
Oh, nice.
So someone was saying this is Jewish sage and this is Christian sage. Because the dough became tougher.
Yeah.
Maybe you have too much stuffing.
You think? Surely I can force this. As he gently looks over, you have too much stuffing.
So this we are doing, and we did it from spinach. But originally, preferably, it's that to make it with mallow. You remember I told you about mallow, or I will tell you now. Mallow, we have here it's wild plant, full with nutritions like iron, vitamins, and it's used like we are making from this even like meatballs without any meat. with plenty of onion, some old bread, eggs if you have, and you deep fry it and you have something nice and nourishing. And another antidote, marshmallow. This plastic thing that you do in the barbecue or not.
Good point.
Originally, today it's made in plastic factory. Originally, it was made from mallow. That's the name, marshmallow, because they use to take the sap from this plant to beat it with sugar and put it on a stick as a medicine for the throat for children. By the way, eating mallow will protect you. Here in Israel, it's in the winter, so it's moisturizing these tissues that when they are moistened in this way, because it's mucilogenic stuff, it will protect you from flu and any viruses that are running in the air. And but this was the startup for marshmallow, this medicine. And today they are doing it in plastic factory, as I said.
All right, so we want to put this in the oven?
We put it in the oven. So
what
we had
temperature?
one oven. I think that it's 180 Celsius. So what it says in the book. So it should be like 400 maybe.
Well, here we have the fetaya out of the oven. It smells amazing. I can certainly tell which ones that you did and which ones I did. I like the more open look. You like the more closed look because it matches your cookbook. Smells amazing. I can't wait to try it. Thank you so much for teaching us so much about this dish and letting us see how simple it is and how delicious I know it's going to be.
Really, it's simple because when you see it, think, oh, I cannot do it. But you see, because the dough is so easy.
Yes.
And you'll see that it's tasty.
It is.
Struggling with cravings, fatigue, or confusion about your health? You're not alone. But you don't have to stay stuck. Get the free Bible Health ebook and discover 7 powerful steps to real, lasting transformation God's way. Break emotional eating. Learn what truly satisfies. Align your health with God's truth. This is your breakthrough. Get your free Bible Health ebook now on the website, thebiblicalnutritionist.com. It's time to take the first step toward vibrant health, both physically and spiritually.